Hello everybody and welcome back to another commentary video. I know I promised last time that every week we would have one from that point on, but last weekend I was very busy, I didn't have any time. But here we are today. Last weekend was Foxboro and I knew I had to do a commentary of it this weekend, knowing how amazing it was last weekend. I've been getting so many people saying Foxboro was the best show of the year, and I'm so excited to see what we've got in store for us tonight. It's going to be a great show. I already know it's going to be a great show based on what everyone's telling me, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be like. I was unable to attend this event. I had previous plans for this day, so I was unable to attend. But video credit for this video, Monster Jam Collector is intros, two-wheel and freestyle, and then Shades Runner is the credit for racing. So let's get ready for Monster Jam and Foxboro. Intros are about to begin, and I'm just saying, I am pumped. So soon, I'm going to be going back and going to be doing other shows like Philadelphia and MetLife. But we are in intros right now, and they're flipping right out of the box. They get right out of the gate. A little rough, but these trucks are ready to go. Their first show that hasn't been muddy in a little while because they had MetLife, which is a mud bath, and now they have Foxboro here few weeks later. Man, they're coming really far out of the gate. And now all the trucks are out and intros are officially underway here at Foxboro and Gillette Stadium. Man, I love all these trucks. Got a great lineup today. Got Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, Tom Mensch and Max D, Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, Brandon Mahan and Whiplash, Bryce Kenny and Grey Cliff Small, Warrior, Tom Duke and Monster Energy, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, driven by Scott Buto, Crusader, driven by Lindsey Wink, Mad Scientist, Lee O'Donnell, Colt Stevens and Zombie, Matt Pagliarulo and Jester, Ryan Disharoon and Saigon Shaker, Brian Wright and Hooks, and Buddy Tompkins is driving Stonecrusher. Let's get ready for some racing. So we have round one racing, starting off with Bryce Kenny and the Grey Cliffs Mohawk Warriors taking on Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. They are off. Ryan has been killing it in racing this entire year, and he's having a beautiful turn. Ryan right now neck and neck with Bryce Kenny. Bryce is really holding on. It's anybody's race. Going over the final jump, though, it's going to be Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger pulling away with the easy victory over Bryce Kenny. Now here we have in the near lane, we have Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. And in the far lane, we have Adam Anderson and Gravedigger getting ready to go racing. Listen to that beautiful Jester truck. Oh, I love it. Adam has won his last racing. He won his last racing event. And he has a slight lead, but goes a little swirly into that first turn. It's neck and neck right now, heading to that final turn. Heading towards the jump. And it's going to be Adam Anderson and Gravedigger pulling out with the victory. Now we have Todd the Duke and Monster Energy taking on Brandon Mahan and Whiplash. Todd is, it looks like he's been shut off going into the turn. And it's going to be all Brandon Mahan's race to win here in round one of racing. Tough break for Todd the Duke. He was a favorite to win racing here today. So that's a tough break for Todd. You know he wanted to go out there and lay down an amazing run. But now we have Buddy Tompkins in Stonecrusher. He is going to be taking on Ryan Disharoon and Saigon Shaker. Oh, he hits the car! Goes up and over, but he still manages to get both of the wheels on the ramp. So he's just got to try and finish the race, but it's going to be Buddy Tompkins who pulls out with the victory, but not by much. You may remember last year Buddy Tompkins drove Rock here at Gillette Stadium. So now we have Hooks driven by Brian Wright taking on Scott Buto and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Buto in that slick new truck made it all the way to the final round at MetLife Stadium last time out. Neck and neck right now with Hooks. He's having a very smooth go in racing. He's just taking it smooth around the turns. But Brian Reich seems to have the lead, and Buto is going all over the place. Buto lands on his lid. He wins the race, but Scott Buto pulls out with the win. We'll see if he can come back next round. Now pulling up to the line is Colt Stevens and Zombie taking on Lee O'Donnell and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. Right on the line, we have Green, and these drivers who are both great racers are off. Both of them have won racings this year, so we will see how they fare in this race against each other. Colt Stevens has a slight lead, but he goes a little swirly after the ramp. It's going to be very tough for him to come back, but he's trying to hold on, but it's going to be all Lee O'Donnell and Mad Scientist with the victory. He's going to be moving on to round 2. Now we move on to round 2. It's Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking on Tom Metz and Max D. Max D got a bye run into round 2. Men's looking beautiful in that first turn as always. This is going to be a great race. They are neck and neck, but Anderson has a slight lead. They both bobbled after the first jump. Who is going to be the one to come out victorious here? Going over the jump, and it's going to be Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking out the legend Tom Metz and Max D. Now it's Brianna Mahan and Whiplash. She's going to be taking on Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Tough race for her. Got 2 hard hitters that she's had to face today. Todd LeDuc, she got a lucky victory there. And Adam with a smooth turn. That might have been the best turn of the year. But he's still barely ahead. Brianna's held her pace right now. But Adam with another phenomenal turn, and he's going to sail with the victory, sending Brianna Mahan back to school after that race. Wow, what a phenomenal race by Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Now we have Lindsey Wig and Lucas Crusaders clearly over the line. He's going to be taking on Buddy Tompkins in Stone Crusher. Buddy had some luck last year in Gronk. Let's see what he can do this year in Stone Crusher. But it looks like Wink has a slight edge going into that final turn. This turn's going to make all the difference in the world. And Wink puts down a beautiful one. And Lindsey Wink takes the loss. Buddy Tompkins pulled out the upset. What an incredible race. Buddy barely won that race. But he does, and he's moving on to round 3, which is the semifinals. Now Scott Buto will return here for the second round of racing. He's going to be going head-to-head with Lee O'Donnell and the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. Lee with a solid turn right now going into that the second jump. But Scott Buto has an early lead. He has a beautiful turn. Oh, and the engine pops. And that's going to be it. So the engine pops for Buto, but where's Lee O'Donnell?
To move on to the next round, they need one.
Lee O'Donnell's stuck in the turn on the other end too. And they're both not running. Neither of these drivers are running right now. Scott's trying to go. He's going over the jump. Lee is stuck in the turn. Lee can't get around. And Scott's trying to get to the line, but he's not going to make it. Scott gets shut off. And Lee O'Donnell doesn't cross the finish line either. Oh my gosh.
All right, Foxboro. What's going to happen is we're going to rerun the race.
Okay, so they're going to rerun the race. Wow. So we're rerunning the race. That was the craziest race of the year by far. So Buto and Lee O'Donnell back at it again. Lee O'Donnell again. We're heading towards that second jump. Looks like Buto's hanging on though, but he has a very, very swirly turn. That's going to cost him a lot. And it's going to be Lee O'Donnell who's going to win the rerun of the race. And it's going to move on to the semifinal round. We move on to the semifinal round now, however. And we are going to start off with Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking on Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. The brothers are battling it again. They face each other in the World Finals in racing. This is the first time they've matched up since. Let's see who's going to win. Adam won the last matchup between the two. Who's going to take it this time? Adam with another smooth turn, but Ryan, I'm sure, is hot on his tail. But Ryan messed up and chokes, and it's going to go to Adam Anderson, who has won back-to-back races against his brother. And now we move to Buddy Tompkins and Stone Crusher taking on Lee O'Donnell, the VP Racing Fuels Mad Scientist. Lee goes very wide in the first turn. That might cost him a lot of time. His buddy's got a great pace right now. All Buddy Tompkins has to do is finish this race, and I think he's got it under his belt. But Lee O'Donnell made up some ground. But Buddy Tompkins and Stone Crushers going to the final round of racing here in Foxboro. Wow! That's incredible. So Buddy Tompkins is the winner of the semifinal round race. However, Buddy cannot come on to the final round, so it's going to be Lee O'Donnell and Mad Scientist taking on Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Two great racers here, but Adam obviously is going to have a little bit of an advantage, but he is falling behind. It's neck and neck right now. Adam's got to make up some ground because Lee is really putting up a strong race. We're going to the final jump, and Adam Anderson pulls out the win as Lee O'Donnell gets a little wide in that turn, does not get the victory. So Adam Anderson, congratulations. He is your winner of racing here in Foxboro. Now we go to the two-wheel challenge, and it's going to be Bryce Kenny starting it off. What is he doing? He's on the step-up. I don't know what he's doing here. Throws it in reverse. Oh, he's going for a popper. Beautiful. Bryce Kenny starting the two-wheel challenge off with a beautiful popper, riding it up the back end of the step-up. Look at this. Oh, wow. What a phenomenal first hit for Bryce Kenny. That's great. Now his second hit looks like he's going for a moonwalk here, but nothing done from it at all. Tough break. It's going to be a 5.344 for Mohawk Warrior. Now we have Matt Peggy, Willow in the just delayed, coming out looking like he's going to be going for a slap wheelie, but doesn't get a good hit off it at all. Very hard bounce for the first hit. Looks like he's lining up for it again. Nice sky wheelie. Locks up the back wheels. A nice power wheelie. He's riding it across the floor. It's getting him a 6.152. That's enough to take the lead from Bryce Kenny. Now we have Todd LeDuc and Monster Energy is going on a nice bicycle ride here. And he goes into the moonwalk attempt, but he just skids forward and isn't going to get up. But a very nice first hit for LeDuc. Now looks like he's lining up for a moonwalk here. Goes on the front two wheels. Oh boy! Oh wow! He rode it on the front two wheels. A beautiful moonwalk. An 8.941 for LeDuc. What a phenomenal ride there. But now we have Saigon Shaker going up and over. Oh yeah! What a beautiful save by Saigon Shaker up on two wheels. Going for the bicycle. Ryan Disharoon. Wow! What a solid first hit. Looks like he's lining up for a slap wheelie here and a horrible bounce. So he's going to only get a 6.023, but a nice barrel roll after that moonwalk. That was pretty sick. Now pulling out to try and get a nice two-wheel score. It is Brian Wright and Hooked going for a little bit of a popper, not a poppy, but a nice one. Very well executed by Brian Wright and Hooked. Looks like he's going for a sky wheelie here, sorry. And he gets a nice one for his second hit. It's only going to be a 6.349 for Brian Wright. Now Colt Stevens, who has been very good at this wheel challenge this year, coming out in Zombie and a nice moonwalk. I'm sorry, bicycle. What is my voice? I just can't speak today. I'm sorry. A beautiful bicycle from Colt Stevens and Zombie. That was great for this first hit. Now we have an actual moonwalk attempt, and he's up on the nose. Look at those fingers dangling above the ground. A nice moonwalk for Zombie. It's going to be an 8.271. Now we have the master of moonwalks himself. It's Tom Maxey. Look at him bounce. Oh, look at him bounce. Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. And he's just sticking it on the nose. And now he's going to walk it. Oh, my. Wow. Tom Metz is the master of moonwalks. And he's riding it backwards. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. He's the king. Now he's going to try and do his classic cyclones up on two wheels. But it looks like this track isn't giving him enough grip for it. But we'll see. He's getting there. There he goes on two wheels. Not much of a two-wheel job right there, but it was a nice cyclone. 9.648. That is a massive score for the lead. Now Brianna Mahan and Whiplash coming out looking for a slap wheelie. And nicely executed, but never mind. That was terribly executed. She went for the slap wheelie and didn't ride it well at all. That's her first hit. It looks like she's going for a moonwalk down, a horrible bounce, and not a great showing for Brianna Mahan in the two wheels at 4.652. But now we are going to have Lindsay Wink and Lucas Crusader. Not a very good bicycle there from Wink. He tried, but he didn't succeed very well. It looks like he's going to be lining up for a moonwalk here. Nice, right on the nose, and a nice little stoppie right there. It's going to get him a score of a 5.444. Now Scott Buto, Team Iber's Firestorm, very nice sky wheelie, and oh wow! Destroyed the rear axle on that truck, and that's going to be it for Buto. Tough break, a 5.750. Now we have Brian Anderson, who seems to do something different every time he's out on the track. He's going for the bicycle, and he went up on his lid, but it's not going to be a solid run for Ryan Anderson. Rough break. It's going to be a 5.358. Now we have Buddy Tompkins and Stonecross, who's done some great things today, making it to the final round of racing. Did not get to compete. Going for a little bit of a stop. He was not so successful there. He's been practicing it in arenas, but did not do much. But nice little sky, that was a nice sky wheelie and a nice wheelie across the pad by Buddy Tompkins. A solid run, a good showing today from Buddy so far. It's a 6.391. Now we have another king of moonwalks. It's Lee O'Donnell. Let's see if he can beat Tom Mentz. He's going to try. The VP Race Fuels Mad Scientist is on its nose, going for another moonwalk. The thing that this truck has done a million times this year, it's doing it again, and another one in perfect style, just landing it down beautifully. Sets it down softly, and what a phenomenal first hit. I was lucky enough to see him do that in Syracuse, and he was phenomenal at it. And now again on the nose, look at Lee. Oh my goodness, he's walking it. Oh, wow. He's gonna bump right into Tom. He's gonna bump into Tom. Wow, that was phenomenal. 8.574. Now we have Adam Anderson, and Gravedigger hits the side of the step up. All right, that was kind of cool. I don't know what that was, but I think he was trying to get a sky wheelie off of it. Looks like he might be trying it again. Oh, wow! That was really cool, but it's only going to be a 7.548. Which means that your winner of two-wheel is Tom Mentz and Max D. So we are now going to move on to freestyle. It's Brian Wright and Hook starting us off with a nice bit of air off of the racing lane. Let's see what he can do. He's coming out first. It's never easy to come out first in freestyle because you've got to do your best you can, and some nice hair so far. I was able to see Brian Wright in Syracuse. You'll be seeing that Syracuse commentary coming up very shortly, I promise. Most likely next weekend, if not during the week this week, you will get to see that commentary coming. But Hook's right now in a strong run. He's having great flow. His momentum's been very strong so far. He's lining up for the step up. Wow! Big air! Brian Wright having a solid run right now in Foxboro. He's got 70 seconds left on the clock. What a great run. Doing very solid right now. I'm very impressed by what I'm seeing. His flow has been great. That was a really cool turn too. Nice little sky wheelie with the brake check. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. Brian Wright's done some good things so far this year, but this has been a great showing. Some more big air off the racing lane, and a nice wheelie transfer after it. This has been a great start to freestyle today. Hits the cars, goes up in a hard little hit. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. These drivers are just trying to put down good runs after the putrid showing at MetLife because of the rain, so they're going to try and give these Foxboro fans a good show. Not much time left in the run. I'd like to see him get one more hit in before his clock expires. Looks like the front right wheel is not functioning. It looks like the transmission just gave out. That's going to be the end of the run. It's a 6.910. A strong run for Hook. Now we have Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Love the sound of this truck with the zoomies on it. It's really awesome. First hit right off the bat, getting big air. Matt loves to go big, and a nice transfer to a wheelie. We all know that Matt Pagliarulo loves to fly. Coming out second in freestyle is definitely not ideal for him because you know that he wants to come out a little later to get a higher score. So when you come out in the first two trucks, you know it's not going to be easy to win unless you do something huge. Getting some big air right now, though, with a strong start off to the run. I like the way this guy drives. Always gets some big air when it comes out to freestyle, but I do think he could get his pace up a little bit. He's a good driver, but the pace could definitely... Oh! Nice sky wheel on the back end of the racing lane. But I really do feel like he could get his pace up just a little. Getting some big air. He always gets big air in his run. You know that when Jester's coming out that he is going to get some big air. You're not going to be going home without seeing air if this truck is in the lineup. It's the back end of the jammer. Gets a little bit stuck on it. That's not good. Might be stuck. No, he backs right off of it. A little bit over 30 seconds remain in the run. No backflip, but it looks like he's lining up for the jammer here. 30 seconds left. Hits the jammer, gets some nice air. Hard hit. Up and over on the lid. And oh, what a save by Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. The Jester lid having another great run. And the hood comes off. What a solid run. It's an 8.623. Now we have Buddy Tompkins coming out in Stone Crusher. Buddy has had a very solid year. Well, second half of the year because he did not compete in the first half. But last year, Foxboro brought some good memories for him. In that Gronk monster truck, he was able to get second place in freestyle, although it was a little bit undeserved. He still had a very solid run. But it's going to be tough to beat what Matt Pagliarulo just did. That save was very, very nice. Nice little wheelie there after that jump. Nice air. Could have gotten a stoppy there, but it's all right. He just wanted to keep his run going. As you can see, the back right wheel was replaced. I think both back wheels were replaced during racing. He's had a strong night for it. A solid two-wheel came in the final round of racing. Now he's hoping to just put on another good freestyle that we know he can do. Put some nice air, locking the brakes up. .53 seconds remain on the clock. Looks like he's lining up for the wheelie jammer. And a nice slap wheelie that he's riding across the track. That was very, very good. Lining up for the step up, going over the back end of it, and a nice, beautiful landing as well. 30 seconds left. He's kind of fighting this truck. It feels like he's got a little bit of issues. But he's still getting some good air, and he's putting together a very strong run right now. I love his throttle rhythm too. Wow. Getting some nice air off the triple threat jump. Clock is winding up. He might only get one hit left. And it looks like it's going to be over those cars. That's going to be the end of the time. Buddy is going to get a 6.632 in that Stone Crusher truck. Now we have Scott Buto, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. The truck is destroyed after he flipped over and racing. Home of the Patriots of New England. Yeah, that's Gillette Stadium where we are right now, but Scott, a nice first hit, 116 seconds remain. You know he's gonna try backflip. He hasn't had much backflip walk, but wow! Massive air! Scott Buto has been flying this year. He's taken this truck, he's taken hang time to a whole nother level. You know Hot Wheels cars can really fly, pardon my voice crack. Hot Wheels cars can really fly, but he's proven that monster trucks can too. That's the step up going over the backside. I think he's lining up for the jammer here. Trying to get in between them, but you really can't. They close those things off. Pace is kind of slowed up a little bit to this point. Going on the back end of the step up again, getting some nice air and a beautiful landing on the backside of it. And it looks like it's backflip time for Scott Buto and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Oh boy, up and over on the back two wheels, and he's gonna flip it over. Rough break. Buto still having backflip trouble. That's tough. It's gonna be an 8.975. So he'll get the lead with it, but now we are gonna have Ryan Dickeroon and Saigon Shaker, a guy we know can freestyle. This truck used to ride zoomies on it, so the truck sounds a little different than other ones would. He's also running a little bit of different exhaust right now, but it looks like the rear power has gone away. And he's just running on front power right now. That's tough. Tough break for Saigon Shaker. I don't think he's going to be able to do much from this. Yeah, he's going to just call it. Truck issues have been bothering him all year. It's a tough break. It's going to be a 4.351. And now we have Brianna Mahan in Whiplash, that nice blue truck that I'm sure she's going to hope to tear this truck apart. High score right now is an 8.975 by Scott Buto, so although we didn't have the running on it, he still got a solid score. Hits the triple threat jump for her first hit of the night, goes on the nose a little bit. Also guys, just you be on, wow, big air! Be on the lookout because this year I'm going to be doing, over the summer, I'm going to be doing a top 50 drivers right now, which is going to include, I'm sure, most of these drivers, if not all of them that you are seeing today. But that will be coming out soon after Nashville. I'm going to do that every day. I will be uploading one of those videos. And a nice slap wheelie. But I'm also going to be doing a commentary for the Monster Jam World Finals from this year. So be on the lookout for that as well. That will be coming at some point over the summer. I'll be doing MetLife commentary, Syracuse commentary. I already did Santa Clara, so I've got to do Philly. I also have to do Cardiff and the other international shows, and then I'll do Nashville a little bit later too. And I'll try and get the speedways in there too. It's going to be a fun summer, filled with a lot of fun moments, but a nice cyclone there for Brianna Mahan and Whiplash. A little bit over 30 seconds and a nice hit over the back end of the racing lane. Nice air, wow, very solid. A little bit of a rough hit, but it doesn't matter. Back right panels coming off. That'll be part of merchandise at the next show. She's got probably one hit left, and it's not a solid one. Maybe she's got to go for one more. Final hit before the time is going to expire there for Brianna Mahan and Whiplash. Truck starting to fall apart. Still got a little bit of time, and that's going to be the end of the run. And there's the step up. That's going to be on the run. It's a 7.957 from Brianna Mahan in Whiplash. But now we have Leo Donald, the VP Race Fuels mad scientist. Hopefully we'll be seeing a good freestyle out of him. He always seems to throw down solid ones. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters of freestyle. The clock has officially began from O'Donnell. 114 seconds on the clock. A little bit of a tough hit right there. Oh no, but he's on his lid again in the same spot as last year. And that's going to be it. A tough break for Mad Scientist, 5.182. But now we have Bryce Kenny and Great Clips Mohawk Warrior.
Now that's a good shot.
Bryce Kenny won his first ever freestyle of the year in Syracuse that I was lucky to be a witness of and be a part of. And we're off, and the clock has officially begun for Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Hitting some big air. We know he can win freestyle. Again, as I said, he's already won one before this year. He's one of those drivers who's going to be even better in the future, which is kind of scary to think about because he's already doing great. And some big air. And he always talks about how the Great Clips team is always very supportive of him and has always given him a great shot. And that he's very proud to be working with them. Hitting the back end of the step up, getting some nice air. Nice over the triple sweat jump too. Hits the cars, getting some nice air. I like to see him pick it up though. He hasn't had too solid of a run. I mean, he's had a solid run, but he hasn't gotten amazing air like that. And no real wow moments to this point, but that was some nice air. A lot of dust coming off the track right now. 30 seconds left. Oh! He almost went into a little bit of a Leo Donald front flip right there. Wow, massive air. This is Bryce Kenny's first time at Foxboro. Nice! Oh, wow! And he's on his lid. A nice end to the run for Mohawk Warrior. It's an 8.171. Good run right there for the Mohawk Warrior truck. And now we have Colt Stevens in Zombie. A guy who we know could throw down a great freestyle. Still awaiting his Pro-Dozer debut. Big air! Colt Stevens, a great driver, pilot of this Zombie truck. He's not even the Pro-Dozer driver, he's just the Zombie driver. Wow, massive air! He loves to send this truck. Great thing about the Feld drivers is that they don't have to pay for their trucks when they destroy them. Feld pays for it, but the independents have to, which is why it's so challenging for them to have incredible runs, because they know that they have to pay for every single bolt on that truck. And nice air for Zombie. Very strong run right now. I'm very impressed, but I've always liked Colt Stevens. I know he's a great driver. Oh, going a little bit of a nosedive and a hard hit, but he's still staying alive. The clock is winding down. There's a little bit over 30 seconds left and still getting some big air. I've only seen one backflip attempt tonight. No one's completed it. Oh boy, hard hit. Oh, that's Mad Scientist. And he goes right up and over it. Oh, tough break. But that was awesome. An 8.399 for Zombie. That was a wow moment. Now we have Lindsey Wink and the V. Sorry, not V. I just got him and Lee confused. It's the Lucas Oil Crusader driven by Lindsey Wink. He's officially off. The green light is going, and he is continuing as well with the second hit right there. I love that red underglow that they put by the back end of the truck by the engine. I think it's very, very cool. Some nice air right there. It's the back end of the step up, getting some big air. I still like seeing him get some bigger air right now, though. There's 70 seconds. Obviously, he's being a little conservative to start off. Don't want to flip over too soon. He was one of the few drivers who went very far in the World Finals, had a solid run, but he still flipped over before the end of his time. I'm sure he'll try a backflip too. He likes to go for those backflips. Hits the cars, there's less than 50 seconds left in the run, and hits the triple threat jump, and a nice combo right there over the cars. Getting some big air. And it looks like he might be going for the backflip. That Monster Energy flipperoni. Let's see what he can do. Up and nice hard hit on the back end. That's going to break the truck, and that's going to end his run. But it's a very solid score of a 9. Oh no, it's not the end of the run. I thought he was done. I thought he was broken. He's not done just yet. That's the jammer. I'm sorry. I underestimated him. Now it's the end of the run. Time is up. It's going to be a nice score of a 9.385. We have a new leader, and it's Lindsey Wink in the Crusader truck. Now we have Todd LeDuc in Monster Energy, rocking that 7-Eleven flag that he's done a few times this year. Looks like he's going to be lining up for the jammer to start off his run here today. Let's do that, get a nice slap wheelie to start. And beautifully executed. The nose, as you can see, is coming off after the two-wheel, after his beautiful moonwalk. But he gets himself pinned into a corner there. That's not how you want to start off your run. Nice air on the back end of that step up. Nice air. Todd is known for his big air. That's what Todd LeDuc is known for, is LeDuc leaps, where he gets some gigantic air. That's just Todd's thing. He gets big air and he likes to get the fans on their feet. Looks like he's lining up for the jammer here. Wow, big air. Massive and a very hard hit on the step up. He destroyed that thing, sent dirt flying all over the place. Really hammering this truck. He's really flooring it. The nose just wants to come off, and I think he's trying to shake it off, but he can. He's having great pace right now, though. His throttle rhythm's been great. His momentum's been fantastic, and he can't see. He's like, all right, get off. I can't see. But he's still managing to have a good run as the nose is just in the way. He's going to go for the backflip with the nose like that. Up and big air on the backflip. Wow! And now he finally shakes that nose off to the side with 20 seconds left in the run. Swords have got massive at this point, but oh, wow, there you go! Todd sends it again! Oh, wow. The nose is finally shaken loose. Getting some big air. I love this Monster Energy truck. It's the back end of the jammer, and a nice run for Todd LeDuc at Monster Energy. It is a 9.633. And now it's going to be Adam Anderson and Gravedigger's kind of pinned into a corner here. He's kind of stuck. He's going to have to sneak out of Mohawk Warrior and hooked right there. And he's going to get out of it. There you go. Score to beat right now just put up by Todd LeDuc and Monster Energy. 3 trucks remain. Gravedigger, Max D, Son of a Digger. Ryan coming out last seems to have won every single freestyle that he's had this second half. Wow! Massive air for Adam off the start. And there goes the body. And we are just left with the nose of the black and green wrecking machine. As Dennis used to like to say, that he puts this truck together with every single shingle on his roof. Oh, wow, he's hammering it right now over the cars. Every shingle on his roof is the reason why this truck still gets to go. Wow, big air over the step up. Oh my goodness. All right, Adam's ready to go. Getting some huge air, and the nose is just barely hanging on by a thread. Massive air over the racing lane. He is not giving this truck up. Big air right now. My goodness, and a nice combo. Hitting everything on the track. Yeah, Ryan, you watching? You're gonna have to beat this. Big air right now. So far, this case definitely deserves to take the lead from Todd. Oh boy, and a hard hit, and he's still on all fours. Oh my! Oh my! Oh! What the? The air that he just got over that jammer was insane! He just sent it! Oh my! Oh boy! And I think he might have broken the truck right there. What a phenomenal run! That deserves to take the lead. I don't care that he didn't do a backflip. And it doesn't. It's a 9.348. That's blasphemous! That deserves to take the lead 100%. I don't care that there wasn't a backflip. That was phenomenal. But it's sitting in third place right now, and Tom Mentz is coming out, looking to take the lead away from Todd LeDuc, who is undeservingly in the lead. All these fans thinking that the backflip is what gives you victories. It's not. Yes, a backflip is nice, but it's not what gives you a win. Tom Mentz doing his victory lap right now. All the fans standing there on their feet, ready for another great Tom Mentz freestyle. Last year in Foxboro's freestyle was okay. It was his first freestyle back since injuring himself, so he was taking it a little bit easy. But then the next week he came out in MetLife and killed it. So let's see how he does in Foxboro this year. 2 years ago he won in Foxboro with this absolutely insane save. Big air right there. Wow, he's already putting his foot to the floor in this truck. Right now, though, searching for something to hit. Found himself in a little bit of a rough spot right there. He is lining it up for the jammer. Doesn't hit it, though, because he wanted to hit that jump. Pace is kind of slowed up a little bit. He needs to do something here. There you go, some nice air on the step up. I'm waiting for him to get one hit that's huge air. There it is, some very big air over the racing lane for Mentz. He's insane. actually is a whack job. He's just a psychopath. And he doesn't care. He just goes for it every single run. He sends it every time out. Big air. Love seeing those BKT tires spinning around. Big air. 30 seconds left of the run. He's got to go for something. Got to go for a backflip. Wow, big air over that step up. But still needs something big here. I'm impressed, but for Tom Meents, he's not doing a classic Meents run here. Gets the big air. I'd like to see him go for a power flip. That would be awesome. And a nice slap wheelie. We know what he does. He gets those flat wheels, then he hits the backflip where it does something insane. Time is up. Hits the backflip. Oh, look at the air of the backflip. And he lands it perfectly. That's going to be the end of the run, isn't it? It's a 9.339. What a great run. But now we have the man who seems to be winning everything nowadays. It's Ryan Anderson and son of a digger. I honestly don't think he hasn't won a freestyle. Actually, that's false. He didn't win freestyle in that life, but he deserved to. Last year in Foxboro had a phenomenal run. He broke some barriers with his insane bicycle into moonwalk move. And massive air already. You know Ryan's going to try and take Tyler Duke off of his perch. He did it in the World Finals. He's going to look to do it again here today. We're in the same scenario that we were in Vegas, where we had LeDuc in the hot seat for the final run of the night, and it would be coming down to either Ryan Anderson or Todd LeDuc. But in that scenario, Ryan won it in Vegas. Let's see if he can do it here again today. Foxboro fans are on their feet, ready for a great run from Ryan Anderson, and big air! Massive air on the back end of the step up. And again, don't mind my voice crack. Huge air! Wow, what a solid run so far from Ryan. He's ready to let the dogs out. Nice air! Not one fan should be sitting down and not enjoying this. And a nice combo into that wheelie. Too bad we couldn't really see it, but that was still a very cool move. Sounds like he was stuck in first right there. Oh my! Oh, wow! Big air on top of the step up by the jammer. He is sending it right now. You got Wreck-It Ralph, you've got Send It Ryan. Big air. Oh my lord! Ryan is going nuts! Holy cow! Guys, comment down below. Is this the show of the year? Was this the best show of the year? Or is there another one that takes its place? He's going for the backflip. It's backflip time for Ryan Anderson. Hits it, gets some big air off of it. Nice landing. And he's just going to continue his run. He doesn't have much time left. Hits the jammer, goes for it. Oh boy. Wow! Wow! That's going to be the end of the run. Thank you for watching. Ryan Anderson wins freestyle. It's a 9.686. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time, and peace.